To start an experiment in OmniCTRL, your devices must be listed in the Devices menu, and you must have calibrated the relevant sensors for each of your devices. If you're looking to control the CO2 level, you must also perform a pH to CO2 conversion. Watch the relevant tutorial videos or read the quick guides if you need help with this. For demonstration purposes, we will be running in demo mode, so the data you see here is not true data. So, once everything is ready, enter the Experiment menu. The Experiment menu is divided into tabs at the top here, representing each of your connected devices. Clicking on a tab will show the graph and the settings for that device. The graph area shows you the parameter value over time. Again, you can customize the graph layout using the Legend panel menu here, and you can export the graph as an image or an Excel file. The Legend panel below shows you the real-time graph values if you have the cursor outside the graph area, and if you place the cursor inside the graph, you will see the cursor selected values. We will get to the Setpoint Settings menu in a second. Below is the illustrated device showing you the real-time value, and you can see the status of the LollyGo app. For more information about the LollyGo app, please watch the LollyGo app video tutorial or read the quick guide. Finally, the Start Logging button will start data logging for this specific device. Going back to the Setpoint Settings menu, a pop-up window is revealed when you click the icon. It's in this menu that you can manually adjust the set point of the parameter level or let the parameter level be controlled by a protocol. Choosing Manual in the Experiment Type list lets you set a manual set point and its hysteresis value. Note that the regulation will begin only when you press either Apply or OK. The graph here shows you what the settings above will look like for the set point. If you are manually adjusting the set point throughout an experiment, you must enter this Setpoint Settings menu to adjust the set point manually. Selecting Automated from the list gives you a Protocol Designer menu, similar to the one in the main menu. The only difference is that the Protocol Designer here lets you apply this specific protocol directly to the selected parameter, and doing so shows the designed protocol in the graph here. Note that when you click Apply or OK, the initial set point will be applied, but the protocol will not begin until you start the data logging. Finally, choosing the File option lets you load in a protocol file from the Protocol Designer menu that you can access from the main menu. Once you have applied your desired type of regulation in the Setpoint Settings menu, click the Start Logging button to choose a file location. The data logging will now begin, and so will the protocol if you're using this type of regulation. Remember that we generally recommend saving the log file to a local drive on your computer and not to a drive that is being synchronized, like OneDrive, as this can cause data logging issues. Click the Stop Logging button to end the experiment. Note that you must set the type of regulation and click and stop the logging for each of your devices in the Devices tab. A quick look into a saved log file from an OmniCTRL experiment will show information about the file, devices, and about the regulation and calibration. Below you will find the timestamp data for the specific parameter. And that's it on how to run an experiment in OmniCTRL. Note that once you start data logging, logging is continuous, meaning that should your computer crash, any data logged up until that point will be saved in the data files. If you have any questions about how to run an experiment in OmniCTRL or about other aspects of the software, you are welcome to contact us on our website.